And I think we're live. Yes, I think we are.
Yay!
Hello. Yes. Hey, everybody. Um, yes. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, both me and Jess are a little bit not entirely brain functioning today.
Where?
I'm just gonna start with like being honest. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. We have decided that, since it's Pride Month, we'll do something that is somewhat somehow inspired by Pride. Um, but basically, because neither of us is really, I mean, I think both of us like rainbows to look at, but not necessarily to make with, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. Like,
Yeah, and also, yeah, I don't know. I think that we just wanted to do maybe something less predictable about, like, in relation to Pride, I guess.
exactly. Keep
Um,
people on your toes, I guess. Be creative.
yes,
Creative.
yes, always surprising, always peculiar. That's what we are. Yes.
Exactly. We're a peculiar
Um,
class here.
yeah. So basically, our basic kind of idea is that we said, okay, then, pride flag has 6 colors. We'll have uh, 3 mediums and 3 different techniques, at least, in the work. And that will be like, the 4 things. And always also just, general kind of ideas. I will admit I have had the entire day to overthink what I'm going to do. You will soon find out.
Well, let's say our hellos. Hello,
Yes.
Miss Terry. Welcome. And then we got Irkala. Irkala. Hello, Miss Irkala. How are you? Welcome. I'm very glad to have you. I'm kind of trying to come up with a song, but for some reason my voice is going low, and I can't tell you why.
Ooh.
Hi, Miss Leanne. You've got Leanne in the house. Hello. Kim. What's up, Miss Kim? Hello. Welcome. 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 We're so glad to have you. There we go. There's our welcoming song parade thing.
Yes.
Maybe I'll rap later. Who knows? You never know.
We will soon find out. Yes. If, oh no, I have something that is making stain on my paper already. No, it's fine. It's fine. Um, but yeah, if you want your name being sung by Jess, please comment in the chat so we'll see your name.
I will try to keep up with my chat over here
Yes, I
and
see Moika
grace
joined
you.
us and Nikki. Hello.
Where's Nikki? I didn't see Nikki.
Disorganized crafter.
I didn't see. We've
Okay,
got
I think
Nikki
I
in
think
the
some.
house.
Can you see the? Do you see the chat in here, or do you see the chat in your channel?
YouTube. I'm on live chat on
YouTube.
YouTube.
So
Let me
some
look
people
at the
are in my
chat
channel and some people are in your channel.
now. Oh, hey girl, hi. What's
Hi.
you doing today? How's you doing? I don't know why I'm doing like a northern accent. But what's up,
Mhm.
Miss Nikki? What you doing? You know, you chilling? You chilling like a villain over there? Yeah? Okay, very good, very good. Oh, we
Yes.
got Miss Moika. Hello, Miss Moika. Hi, beautiful lady.
And yes, as promised, we already start by being crazy. This is our stance. Jess, would you like to share what you're thinking to do?
Oh, can I wrap it? No, I'm
Um,
just kidding. I won't wrap
yeah. I mean,
it.
we both shared the fact that we don't really know what we're doing, but just in general, like,
Generalized. Well,
yes.
I kind of about 15, 20 minutes ago, well, probably about 30 minutes ago at this point, I went over to my little wall over here and I'm like, oh, 3 tags. I'm like, okay, three MDF tags, which I got from the mixed palette. So, but they come in a set of 5. I just used the other 2 larger ones. So
Ooh.
these are the 3 that are left in the set. So these are from the mixed palette. And then I was thinking colors. I was like, I like colors. So I'm thinking of using 3 different papers. Like Nama was saying, we're getting
Mm.
really, really creative with this theme. So we're going in 3s, so 3 substrates, materials. Anyways, so I got the paper. I've got the tags. So I'm using the 7 Dot Studio paper paint chips. So this is going to be one paper which has the purple and pink. Awesome. So that's one color combination. Next, I'm going to be going with the other tag. We're going to be going with a set of other 2 colors, which are blue and green. We're covering the rainbow here without like doing the actual rainbow, if that makes sense. And then finally, for my last one, I'm going to be doing yellow and like orange. So I'm basically going to be taking this sheet of paper and I'm going to very carefully kind of basically cut the bottom part of this piece and kind of use that yellowy orange color we have here and maybe mix it with red to cover the whole rainbow with, so that's all 6 colors on 3 different tags. And then I have hearts because love everybody no matter what. I don't care anything. Blue, purple, pink, man, woman, whatever. Yeah. I give 2 nothings. Let me just put it that way. I'm trying to be very so that's what the hearts are for. The hearts are for to love everybody, and then that covers all the colors of the rainbows and our theme of in 3s for the colors of the rainbows. I hope that makes sense. That's like totally complicated.
It does. It sounds awesome. And we also, while you were explaining, Christiana and Tamara joined us. Hello, hello.
What's up, girls? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, I'm gonna like do a little rap this time. We got Tamara in the house, Tamara in the house. What's up, Miss Christiana? What's up over there, German? High five. Hey.
So yeah, so I decided that I want to do a sort of the idea is sort of like a tapestry. So like different sections of the paper will have different I don't know, textures, different ideas. I will, as I said, I have spent the day overthinking stuff. So so I found, basically, I researched a bit about what the meanings behind the colors that were chosen specifically for the rainbow flags and so on. So I might use that as well, like at least in words. So I'm kind of working with the meaning more than the colors themselves. That's the idea. And what you've been seeing, I don't know if you can see the pencil lines, but basically I'm creating like the little sections that I will use to create a collage, because humans are a tapestry of different things, and that's what makes us beautiful.
I love that. I absolutely love that. You know, that was one of the most beautiful things. I want to tear up a little bit. I love that. I absolutely love it. I love it.
Thank you. I'm very, very glad. Let's hope it'll actually come out beautiful. Yeah. And yeah, Penny joined us as well. Hi, Penny.
What? Hi, Penny. What's up, girl? I don't know. I just got done rapping, so now I feel like I need to do a little country music. Welcome, Penny, to our live. We's doing colorful things today. Welcome. I don't know. That was totally like, I have no idea what that was.
I don't know. That sounded very soulful somehow. I don't know. I liked it. I liked it. That's good. That's good.
It was something. Yeah. You know, it was something. It was special.
Yeah. Cool. So let's we will be crafting, and I know, since we're starting from scratch, there might be a bit of time. It might take a bit of time until things will actually look like we're doing something.
Thank you for saying that, yeah.
Just letting everybody know.
Yeah, because we didn't prepare like normally, like how we like kind of prepare some things and stuff.
Mhm.
We didn't do any of that this time. Like obviously, as you can see, we're cutting paper.
Yes. And Terry joined as well. Terry Lingsby. Lighty. I don't know why I
Oh,
never pronounce your name right. I'm so sorry. Your short name.
I feel like I need to go rock and roll now. I've rapped. I've done a little bit of that terrible country I just did, and
And
then
rock
I
and roll
did.
always works.
Maybe I
Just
should do a
saying.
little rock and roll. Rock
Yes.
out in this house. What's up, Terry? Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. All right, rock out. Yes.
Nice. I'm
Oh
happy.
my god. The crazy is definitely out today, y'all. It is out.
Hey, that
Loud
is
and proud.
good. I think this is something that came to be expected. So we're just, fulfilling. Oh, okay. It's okay, Penny. Thank you for stopping by. And I hope everything is okay if you're saying you can't type, but yeah, I hope it's just your computer slash phone and not you.
Right, right. I hope you feel better. Thank you. I agree. Yep, everything Nama said. Thank you for popping in and saying hey. We appreciate it. We appreciate the support. And I hope you feel better.
Yes. So yeah, I think okay. I think I have my sections. I'm not entirely sure. I might. No, I think I might actually split this one here. Gah. I just erased the line that I actually want. Classic.
Goodness. Just making sure I don't have any scraps over here. I can use. Okay. I
Oh,
really
hey
need.
Sam. Same joined us as well.
Oh man, see what genre have I not done yet? I don't know if there's a
Maybe
genre I
you
have.
can ask Sam, what genre would you like Jess to sing your name in?
There you go. Well, I like it.
Yeah.
You must have found your brain. I think it came back and it said hello, and yeah.
No, I'm just avoiding choices.
Avoiding choices. Clever lady.
Uh,
Let's see. Let me think. Let me think.
Disco or Disney movies. Okay.
I
Yeah.
haven't gone classic. Oh, Disney movies. Disney.
Yeah.
Oh
Sam
shit.
asked for Disney movies.
Let
I'm
me
not
think.
entirely like which song though, like which movie. They're
Let's
so
see.
different.
I have to think of which one. Like, because Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast. Because like I don't really even know the songs by heart, but like I think I can get like a general. Um,
A
let me think.
general Disney movie. That's cool.
Trying to think of the mermaid song when she's singing in her cave, and she's got the bits
Yeah.
and bobs and the
Part of your world.
oh,
That's the
it's a whole new world. Welcome to Peculiar Crafts today, Miss Sammy Sam. We've got things and bits and bobs and papers and who's it's and what's it's galore. Welcome. There you go. I hope that works.
That was beautiful. Beautiful and accurate.
Who's it's and what's it's galore. Oh.
So, yeah, like, let's see. Maybe I will use this. Hmm. I don't know. I have some stencils, as you can see. So, uh, and I'm trying to think. I think I will use. Okay, let's do some stencils. And
Ooh, what stencil are you using? What? Oh, is that the Finnabair? Oh, that's a good one. I like that design.
yeah, it's gorgeous, but it's
It
not
is.
wide enough. Oh no. Um, it's just a shy. No, actually, it is. It is. It is wide enough. Huh? I think so. I think it's exactly the width of this segment, which means that it's destiny. It has to be there.
Right. So there's my tags with my paper now. So I've got the rainbow covered for the most part. I will do a little bit of red on here for the yellow and orange color combination. So technically
I
the
mean,
rainbow would go.
we know you. We know you're going to add plenty more color on top. That's how you go.
Say that again?
I say that we trust you to add more color on top because we know you,
Yes.
girls.
Yeah. I love color. I've been sharing a lot of color here lately, haven't I?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's why we kind of like. I love color, but honestly, when I create, I tend to use more muted tones. So it's always like I feel like it makes our screen more interesting, like the comparison. So
The,
that's cool.
of the two
Yeah.
styles, the two different. Yeah.
So I'm gonna use some texture paste. You need rainbow. We'll do our best. Um,
I know. Sam's our rainbow girl. She's our
yeah,
rainbow girl. We can always count on her for a good rainbow.
yes, we're doing like I'm doing mental rainbow or something like that.
Right.
Mental is just crazy. Mental as in sorry.
We tried to get creative with it because we didn't really want to, be picky, choosy, or this or that. So we kind of went with a generalization and like love everyone. It's not it's about everybody, guys.
Exactly.
I just decided to just use this paper this morning, like literally, like what, 5 minutes before we went live. I was like, okay, let me look at this.
That's part of the fun.
Be creative,
So,
be spontaneous, right? Creativity is, I think, always best to when you're spontaneous with it. Like that is creativity, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely capable
what?
of like full on spontaneity. I mean, like my creative process tends to come from like when I actually start working, there is a ton of unplanned things and like just going with the flow and just yeah. But it takes me a while to get to actually making, and before that that's a lot of like overthinking and deciding like, oh, I want this meaning and I want this idea and I want to kind of bring something in that is like this
Complicated.
way and that
Yeah,
way. So
you tend to
yeah.
overcomplicate it. I see what you're saying.
Oh
I do.
yes, yes. Overcomplicating is a very good way to describe it as well. Yes.
Yep, I was like that too. Everything had to have like a meaning or like a thought process or whatever. You know what I mean? It wasn't.
Yeah, I mean it's not. So the thing is that like what I was trying to explain is that like basically when this is true until I actually start. Once I actually start, I kind of wing it. Like I know what the general meaning or idea of that I want to go with, but I don't actually I try not to kind of I don't know. I try not to block myself from certain things just because I don't know, it wasn't in the plan or whatever. I just kind of wing it.
Okay, I
So
gotcha.
it's a combination. It's a combination.
I
Yeah.
gotcha. I feel you. I feel what you're putting down. Feel it.
Cool. Cool. Okay. And of course, I forgot to bring like a little top for my stencil. So I'm just gonna, yeah, just gonna go throw it in water for a second. I I told Jess before we start the live that I will definitely at some point leave her for a minute.
She's
So
like,
here
yeah,
we
I'm
go.
always doing that.
I'll be back in a second. Yes, I know. I'm terrible.
No, it's fine. You're good. You're good. They can sit here with this crazy. It'll be okay. They'll make it out alive. I'll make sure. We'll be in one piece, right, guys? Confidence. We gotta have the confidence. Oh, that is kind of funny. It's like I'm eyeballing the size of like the paper I need to cut, and then Nama's over there like making making sure everything's perfect. Yeah, it is. It's two different looks, aspects, or I don't know, creativity. I don't know. Yeah, I think you know what I'm trying to say, though. I think you feel what I'm putting down. Yeah, I think I do. I think you do. Welcome to Crazyville. It's going to be peculiar over here. uh, I forgot to put my dishwasher glue on top. Got to do that while she's washing her stencil. Stencils are like, yeah, it's too expensive to just be like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Stencils are like, yeah, no. I don't blame her. I'd be going too. How about y'all? Do y'all like take care of the stencils, like, or do you have like a stencil bath? I know some people have like a little bath around their station for like when they use their stencils or brushes or some stuff like that.
I do when I remember to bring it. Hi, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah. I actually usually I don't have it because I'm actually quite close to like my kitchen, so there's no reason. I just take the stencil and wash it. But
Okay.
doing live streams, I do prefer to have it because if I want to wash it immediately, then I don't want to, go to the kitchen and wash it while I'm doing a live. It just saves a little.
I'm like that too. Like I literally step outside, like step out my craft room door, and the kitchen's right there. So I'm like that too. I don't have like a bath or anything right next to me. But I totally get why people would though. I mean, it's really useful.
Yeah. And also, I mean, it depends on what material exactly, like what paste you're using and stuff. Because with this, the Ranger texture paste specifically, if you put it in water, it just melts. So you don't really need to scrub anything. And it does, so it's easier to get it off if it sits in water a little bit.
Okay, gotcha. Good to know.
That's what I found anyway.
And Finnabare's texture paste, I would think, because of the grit that is in Finnabare's paste, I would say do need to probably be immediate or like soak because of the grit that's in it.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so now another thing that I really want to do is actually add writing, which is not something I usually do. This is very, what are you doing? Because I'm not a fan of my handwriting. But I feel like it's fitting here. So what I'm gonna do is actually, I'm gonna start with this little section, in this little section here, because then I'm not bothered with the texture paste. It can dry quietly. And what I'll do is, I think so. Actually, I might use this because there's two things that I want to do. Basically, I want to write just the colors of the rainbow, and I want to write the meaning, just like in a repetitive thingy, not anything deep.
Okay, that's creative. I like it.
Yeah, just to have some, because I like text in the background. But my little thingy is that I always need, if I have text in the background, I want it to have meaning.
Okay. Fair
Which
enough.
is always, it tends to be a problem. Trust me. But yeah, that's me. So let's just start with the colors here. So just red, orange. Ooh. So yeah. This is me writing now. it might have been a better idea if I did it before because this could take a while. But it's all good. I think that I might. Mm, mm, ooh, what are you doing, Jess?
I'm sanding the
That
paper.
knows. Okay, okay, okay. That explains it.
Yep. So now they're nice and pretty on the side. Unfortunately, I didn't get this one glued down in a couple of areas very well. These two I did just fine.
Oh, well, you can
This
usually
one,
fix it unless it is
no.
it like in the middle.
Yeah, no, I can't fix it. It's
Mm.
not fixable. So I might cut. I'm trying to decide if I want to cut another piece and just put it on the other side, and or just roll with it and cover it. But I don't know. I don't think that's very coverable. It's too bubbly.
It's like
It's too
I
bubbly.
don't know. Is it really not sticking down? Because sometimes you can
Yeah,
kind of
no, it's literally a bubble.
back. I hate when that happens.
Right, exactly. Like
Yeah.
there is a technique to gluing, getting actual like scrapbook paper glued to MDF. It's not like it's
Mm.
there's a technique to it. So, and I just didn't move fast enough with this larger one, and that's what happened.
Um, yeah, it tends to be harder like the bigger you get. So yeah.
Right, exactly. You have to move quicker. There's a technique to it. Like and you've got to use enough glue. That's the thing is you've got to be able to kind of see your surface and
Mm.
know kind of how much glue to use so you don't use too much. It's yeah. There is a technique to it.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going. Oh wait, I'm going to get glue, and I don't even have my paper cut yet. Let me cut my paper quick. Silly me.
It's okay.
Let's see.
It's okay. It's okay.
Actually, oh no, I can't get
Mm,
that. I have to use.
it's
Did I
okay.
put my paper cutter? Right. Oh, there you are.
Mm, try to hide.
Actually, I could probably just use a pair of scissors because I'm going to sand it anyway. So what does it really matter, right? It'll probably be easier this
Mm.
way.
I don't know. Sometimes I find it's just like if it's not far away, then it's faster to do it with a trimmer than with scissors.
Yeah, I think this will just be more efficient, quicker.
Yeah.
Okay, oops, there we go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, or raspberry melon, yummy gum gum goo goo berry. I don't know. It's the
What?
color.
What?
The colors.
Okay.
The colors getting me. The pink and purple. It makes me think of like sweet goo goo berries or something. Like I have no idea. I
Mm.
don't even know if that's a thing. Just said it.
Now we're just gonna get to the point where we're making everybody hungry. That's how we do it.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Mhm.
So, are you all ready for your event coming up?
My event, I think it's the one that you're talking about the one that I've already had.
The one next
Uh,
week, right? Don't you have a show or something you're doing next week?
yeah, it was last week. It was last week.
Oh,
It's
shoot
a
a
little
bug.
confusing.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
last week. I'm sorry. That's why we're doing our live this week. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, just roll with
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that one. How did that go?
It was fun. It was super fun.
Good. Good. Glad to hear.
I'm trying to get used to the idea because yeah, I'm just oop, 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 oop. Okay. Let's pretend that I didn't make mistakes in the text. And just a sec, just because I need to think and then I can speak.
Yeah,
Because I need to
not a problem.
decide if I'm writing more text here or here. Um, Let's do it here and then decide, just because it feels like it would balance better. So what I'm going to write now is just the meaning that the colors had. So red is life, orange is healing. It's going to take me a while. Yellow is sun, which also kind of, it's supposed to stand also for like new ideas and thoughts, I guess like progress and so on, but we'll go with sun. Green is nature.
Ah, of course, that totally suits it.
Yes. Blue is serenity. And
So,
purple is spirit. So, and I think that what I'll do is like, I want to have it on repeat, but I think that I'm gonna mix it with, um, mm, no, you know what? Let's just go with these ones. If I want to write, let's just add love is love, because that's cool and true. And then I'll just have all of those on repeat and try to actually write it correctly. Every now and then I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, my letters just go one into the other in a not so attractive way. But hey, I mean, I'll definitely have stuff on top of it afterwards, so I'll try to remember to hide what I don't like.
all right, I'm just shaving the side of my final tag again, so that way I can start doing other things.
Ooh, very exciting. Do you know what you're going to do already, or?
No.
Awesome.
I kind of don't. I kind of don't. I'm thinking maybe a stencil would be good. A stencil. I think I like the idea of, now you see how that's flat? I'm okay with that now.
Yes.
I'm not okay with that. I don't know, can you see? Yeah, you can see it like that. Holy jizzle jazzle, not okay. That's okay.
All good now. No one knows. It's on the back. It doesn't
We're
count.
all good now. We're all good. Yeah, see, like rice paper is much easier, honestly, to like lay down and decoupage. But scrapbook paper is there's a technique to that one. It's not just, oh yeah, I want to put some paper down. Good luck.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I'm going to use new stencil. I wish there are some equal signs on here somewhere. I don't know. I also think of equality too.
Yes, it's a very good one.
Signs on this one. Maybe it's a different stencil. I'm thinking of. Give me just a second. I've got my little box of stencils right over here. Wait, you can't see it. My camera's too. Yeah. But I got my box of stencils and I'm rifling through it right now. So give me a brief moment and figure out what I'm using.
Yeah. So how is everyone doing today? I hope you're all good, and that we're not. I mean, we are being a bit random here.
Yes, very.
You know, hopefully it will be. It will come out good in the end. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm being a bit quiet, but when I'm writing, like I need to. If I don't think back, because no, when you're like writing words, you kind of automatically sort of read it to yourself quietly, um, even when it's on repeat. It's a very strange feeling right now. Maybe this is why I don't usually write in my artwork.
Let's see. I'm kind of at a loss here because I've got some cool like skin designs, like
Ooh,
well not skin,
okay.
but like prints. So like
Yeah,
zebra
I love
and
that.
see, I
I
kind
love
of
this
like
one.
the idea of prints because that's almost like
Mm,
it's a very loose fitting idea of it doesn't matter what skin color you are. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. I don't care if you've
yeah,
got leopard print,
I just
fucking
I really like the
purple.
top one because the top one is like also it feels like on the one hand it can be like an animal print, but it also feels a bit like topography maps and stuff.
Okay, I gotcha.
You know,
Yeah,
like I have like it can be a lot of things, sort of thing.
right,
Yeah.
right.
That's why you are a girl, Sam. She says she's random. She's random. Like random is how I roll
It's
as
how
well.
you roll.
She says,
I
yes.
usually plan. You know me. I usually at least have a few things planned.
But
Not a
every now and then,
not a thing planned today.
yeah.
Okay, then I'll go with that one, and I can use that one across the board. Then I'll just use it across the board.
I mean, no, you can use different ones. I was just, I mean, I love all of these stencils, obviously, but
No,
I
thank
love
you for the
stencils in
input.
general.
Because I would have probably I'd probably still be sitting here trying to figure out which one to use. So thank you.
It's very hard to choose sometimes. Yes.
And I
Um,
want to use new stencils, so I was like, okay, which
mhm.
one? I
They
love these
are
things.
good.
All right, there we go. Okie dokies. Oh, let me close that really quick. Don't want to keep my glue open. That wouldn't be very smart now. Okay, so I have never. So I bought this stuff from Maker Forte. Oh my god,
Ooh.
I might have to throw it away. So let's watch and see what happens. So I bought this.
Ooh.
Goodness, it's probably been a year or more. It's marshmallow paste, which I think is a lot like the Stamperia, like 3D stuff. And maybe another
Okay.
company has something too. I don't know. But I bought this a little while ago, and as you can see, the bottom is bubbling a little bit. That's when I picked it up. I was like, oh, uh
Ooh.
oh.
Okay.
So it's marshmallow paste. So it's
Now it's
3D.
very exciting. We need to see what will happen when you open it.
That's what happened.
Ooh. That is, I don't know. It looks marshmallowy.
I mean,
Marshmallowy.
it still seems, yeah. See, it's still really soft.
Ooh.
But what you do with this stuff is you heat it up, apparently. And when you heat it, that's when it
It's like
becomes
it's
like,
those puff ones, the puff pastes.
yes,
Well, I
yes,
mean, I would say like maybe try it on a scrap paper before you put it on your piece, like
good
to
idea.
if you're not sure that it's okay.
Good idea. Good idea. Yep. All
Nikki,
right. I
yeah,
will do that now.
Nikki is letting us know that she's not ignoring us, and she's just quiet because she's putting together a cabinet for your last official organization action. Ooh, yes,
Make some s'mores with it. It doesn't work, huh? I'm not doing it. I'm just being good at cabinet.
yes, yes.
Yes. I want to see that when it's done. I can't wait. Wait. You've been working on that stuff forever, getting it all done. So I'm looking forward to the final results. Okay, so apparently this stuff isn't very good. So let's just see. Let's see how terrible it actually is.
I mean, sometimes you don't get the result they planned, but you get a result you like.
Right, right. I mean, and it's not super cheap stuff. For that container, it literally was $19.99.
Okay,
So let's see what it does. Let's see what
yeah.
happens. Let's see. Let's see. Got my little heat gun right over cheer. Right over cheer. Yeah, we're gonna cheer. Cheer, cheer. I got some
Mm.
coffee. You want cheers? Cheers, coffee. So we're gonna watch what happens. Let me just warm up my gun real
Very
quick.
exciting.
My gun here real quick, and you know, okie dokies. Okay, let's watch. See what happens. You got it
I feel like
first, right here on Peculiaris.
I feel like we need some, yeah, like exciting background music. Um,
Can you see it popping up and changing?
uh, mm, ooh, that's cool. And that was really quick too. Nice.
So, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to experiment some more. I've got
Yeah.
some stuff over here. Give me just a second. I'm going to roll. Well, not really roll because, I did have to get up on my feet and do this. But I got some mica powders over here. You see, we got, well, I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of multiple things. There is mica powder in here, though. It's full of mica powders. I got a ton of them. They're everywhere. They're a little bit of everywhere. So, what I'm thinking is a dark color. So if I'm going to, okay, I'm going to turn off the country accent, and I'm thinking a dark color would be good on all of these different surfaces.
Yeah.
Um, I really don't want to use a gold. I really don't want to use a silver. Or, one of the basic colors. So I'm thinking a
Mm.
darker, like charcoal type like that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice. That sounds good.
So let's see what we can find in here. Let's see if there is a darker. I don't know if I have one from Finnabair. I don't think I have a dark Finnabair color, so I'm going to have to go with the Pearl X ones I have. We've got, oh no, that's more of a silver. No, no, thank you. I know I have like a charcoal one in here somewhere. I'm not color coded over here at all. So bear with me,
Yes,
bear with
I've
me.
got it.
This is the things you have to deal with when we're not completely like prepared and we know what we're doing. See, I mean, you're on the adventure with us.
And we thank you for your patience and for accepting our craziness.
You know what? I might could use Nunu's black hole. What y'all think about the
Oh,
black hole?
the what's it called? The Lindy's ones. Yeah, the magicals, right?
I'm sorry, say that again.
The magicals?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I really love the black one. It's really cool.
So I'm thinking, because I found that one in here with my mica powders and not with my magicals, because my magicals are in a separate area. So that's why I'm like, huh, okay, well there you
Well,
are.
they do have a
Hello.
lot of mica powders in them, so
Yeah, they do. So I'm thinking I'm going to do both with you here today, so that way you can use Lindy's magicals, or you can't, one way or
Mhm.
the other. Which I'm pretty sure I have a stinking little feeling that it's going to be
Mhm.
fan flippin' tastic. So
Yeah,
that being said, let's see what happens.
it's all very exciting.
Okay,
Mm.
so we're going to use both. We're going to use the black hole magical, and we're going to use this like steely. What's it called? I know it's got a name. They all have names. Jacker products. It says silver, but it looks a lot darker
It
than
might be like
silver.
dark silver.
Yeah, that's what I'm like a dark. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I cross my fingers for right there.
Mm-hmm.
Now I need to find a scrap piece of plastic so I can make my texture paste real quick. So let me get that.
Wonder the stress glaze would look on that marshmallow. Ooh. Yeah, Kim is suggesting that on the marshmallow paste you can use I mean, you know how Tim does uses these glazes on the paste, on his texture paste?
Yes.
So like I mean, I don't know if it would work with what you're doing or like what you're doing today, but it could be really cool to use this kind of marshmallow paste with glazes. You have to wait for the I don't know if it would work with this one because you have to wait for the paste to dry usually. Or maybe
Interesting.
not. I don't know.
Good idea. Let me get one because if I remember correctly,
Oh,
I should. We're talking about the embossing glaze, correct?
yes. Yeah.
Okay. I
What does
have.
it look like?
Let me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So
Oh wow! I have actually quite a bit of it.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
So
planning of maybe using them later as well. Maybe I
let me see. I
actually.
don't have a black one though, or a gray. I
Um,
let's see. Okay.
but
Well, I
I think I will say so with the because it's okay. So two questions. Um, this texture paste is well because it's not clear. It's white, right? So it's definitely gonna give it whatever color you put on it.
yeah.
And yeah, I'm not sure if this is like which one you brought out, but it's a good color. Looks like crackling campfire.
Yes, it is. It's crackling campfire.
It's one of my favorites. It's just a beautiful, beautiful orange.
It is. So I'm going to
Um,
use that one and see how it does
oh, and-
with.
oh, you're just mixing it in.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh,
going to mix it in. It's
that's
going to go on.
interesting. No, because what he usually does is actually like put the paste on and then adds the glaze on top
Oh,
because
okay.
the glaze itself melts as well. But I'm gonna probably do something like that soon because I feel like I wanna add this stencil, and I think it would be cool to do that with like a one of the glazes because I want it to be kind of like clear on top of the text. I'm just trying to decide first if I'm doing something here in the background or not. Haha. But yeah. Uh, don't worry, Sam. I'm sure you have plenty of other embossing powders or stuff. And also, if you ever want one, you can get them.
Okay.
She
Here we
says
go,
that she
guys.
doesn't have any of the embossing glazes. If you're
Oh
wondering
no,
what
the
I'm talking about.
embossing glazes.
Yeah,
They're
might
pretty
use.
cool.
I
They are.
really love them, but yeah, I really love them. But it's like I guess it's I don't actually use them that much, but when I do, I like them. So it's really one of those. Huh, I need to remember I have those. Um,
They're great for stained glass looks as well. I've used them a lot for like stained glass and stuff like that.
yeah, yeah. He's saying that
To
it's
emboss a
probably
ship.
not this chip. Okay, yes, yes. But it's because she's mixing it in, and it's like because the powder is not the not the powder, the paste is not clear. This is gonna be really interesting, actually. I'm really curious as like to see what it would look like because because it melts in a different way.
Yep.
That's really cool.
That's honestly whenever I guest design for Wow embossing powder, I
Mm.
never stamped. I always used my own texture paste and mixed in the embossing powder.
See, I never thought of mixing it inside the powder. I usually just I put the paste and then before it dries, I just scatter the embossing powder on top. You'll see in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. I'm just
Okay.
trying to decide what I'm doing.
Hot sauce.
Yes.
Right. So that's one color. So now I'm gonna come over here and mix the steel what I
Yes.
thought was a darker, like, yeah, I thought it was a lot darker. I will, hopefully, I'll end up using Nunu's black coal and it'll be amazing and everything will be
Mm.
um, awesome sauce. Like, holy awesomeness. I was trying to think of something spacey, but I'm not like a super science uh, uh, smarty pants. So,
Galaxy? Something? I don't know.
It wasn't coming, so I was like, okay, I'm just not gonna do it. I can't.
No,
I can't do it. It's not coming.
it's okay. It's okay. uh, thinking.
Okay, so I don't. Maybe I didn't put a whole lot of marshmallow paste with this one. As you can see, this one so far is much thicker than what I mixed with this one. Like it is like already. It's like a paste. So I don't know if that has something to do with the difference between the Pearl X mica powder and the embossing glaze. That's
Yeah.
very, that's very different. This is very
I mean,
pasty.
I'm guessing because like the at least from what I'm familiar, like the magicals and so on, they're just like they're powders, right? They're powders, and then it kind of maybe absorbs a bit of
Pigment,
uh
maybe?
no, it's like, yeah, the pigment and the powder, but it like it absorbs a bit of the moisture from the paste. But embossing glaze, it's just grinded plastic, it's grounded plastic, so it's not going to absorb anything, and
Ah, fair
that
point.
would be
Good
my
point.
guess.
Good
But
point. See, at least one of us is thinking. See, see. Oh, this is
I
an
tried.
intense.
Sometimes I succeed.
If I want, if I not that I can't cuss, but if I could cuss right now, holy, like blackness. Do y'all see that? Just
That is
delicious,
so good. That
gorgeous
looks so good.
black. Now I think Leanne did kind of have. She was kind of on something when she said like, "Hold, like I can emboss a shit." Because I have a feeling that I probably did way overuse Nunu's black hole stuff.
That's
I
not a
have a
bad
feeling.
thing.
Right. I have a feeling I could have just done maybe half a scoop and I probably would have gotten pretty much the same effect. So just
Mm.
FYI, go little and then add. Like if you want, if it's not
Yeah,
as intense of a black as you were wanting,
yeah,
then add a
but I
little
must
bit
believe
more.
it, like, at least I've never tried it with paste, but my experience with the magicals is that they tend to dry lighter than you put them on. So, um, like it's less intense sometimes because of the mica, but I'm not sure what will happen with the paste, because the paste kind of like it's a different reaction. I don't
The
know.
chemical reaction. So let
Yes,
us find out, shall we? Let's see. Let me get my
this is
little
so
stencil
exciting.
on here.
I can't do anything because I need to do to know what you're gonna happen. I'm so
You're like, oh man, I gotta see. I gotta see. This is interesting.
yes. Experimenting is fun.
Okay, so I got some of the black down. Okay, let me get some of this gray because I more than likely will not use this one on the tab. So I'm just going to go
Yeah.
ahead and just use it and show you guys obviously the difference between the Pearl X mica powders, Lindy's magicals, and embossing glaze. I think you are right though. I think it might have like it took out some of the moisture or whatnot, like you were saying.
Mm, that's fine.
So let's
Okay,
see.
so meanwhile, I'm gonna just do, I don't know what I usually do with the glazes. I'm gonna use this stencil here. I'm not gonna emboss all of it, just I think like this half, but I'm gonna use the transparent paste because I want the whole thing in the end to be transparent above the text here. And we are going to need to wait for it to dry a bit. So while Jess is doing interesting stuff, is a good time to do it and let it dry. And then I have an excuse to just watch you. Haha.
It's like, what is she doing? What is the
Yes.
science? Okay, there we go.
Experimentation is fun.
Now,
Okay.
I've got everything. I've got my texture down. So as you see, I've got just the Lindy's in this corner. I've got the Pearl X powder in this corner, and I did kind of meld them. So it's kind of not really meld them, but you see on the paper kind of what I did. So let's see what happens. Let's watch it. Let me
Nice.
just 1 second. Let me move some things so it is more effective. Maybe like you can see everything better, and you know what I mean.
Meanwhile, you can see I've put the paste. the pencil, and then I have gonna get the masking paper. Just
My gun is warm enough. So I'm trying to get it at an angle so you guys can kind of see it change.
nice. Okay, I'm gonna put you on the full screen, I think. Uh, yes, so people can see better. And you,
Okay.
so
Interesting.
yeah. Can you
So,
still tell which is which?
yes, I can. Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
marshmallow paste doesn't seem to take color very well. But that's because it is mixed in, like we said.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's really kind of cool. Like it almost looks like molds. Like this would be good for like
Yeah, it does.
on this side you can see some of the color though. Like this is actually still kind of like colorful on that side, but not like it was.
I just,
Um,
my question would be, with the places that you put the embossing powder, did the embossing, guys, did that melt as well? Because I'm not sure. Because I think it might take a bit longer than the the puffy paste. Like just not because it doesn't rub off, but maybe because like I feel like it might have given it more color if it was completely melted, but I'm not
on
sure.
top, so we can experiment and do that as well. So
Yeah,
what we'll do is we'll turn this
I mean,
over.
yeah. So I can come back. So you can see here, basically that's what I did. I put the paste on and then I just put the powder on and I haven't melted it yet. So now I need to wait for it to dry a bit. And then I can melt it. But because I used so in my case, I wanted to be sure that I could see the text underneath. So I used the transparent texture paste as well. So you can already kind of see it through, and it will be even more so once I'll melt things. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing now aside from waiting. Sorry. I think I might actually.
Okay, so here we go. This looks like vanilla icing. I gotta say, like it looks like vanilla icing.
Are we hungry, Jess?
Um, yeah, maybe a little bit, Feel a little munchy. Okay, so holy sniffle snapples. Let's do right. So you did this, and you put the powder on, and then yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
sniffles.
And I mean, the thing is that because you can put the powder on while I'm talking. You don't need to, don't wait for it because you don't want the paste to dry. But what I wanted to say is that in my case, because this texture paste is not meant to be heated, then I need to wait for it to dry. But because you're working with something that is meant to be, puffed up and heated, then you can immediately, like once you take the excess off, you can immediately use your heat tool and dry it, and it's fine. I unfortunately need to wait.
Okay, so this is the black hole, right? Yes, that's the black hole. Ah, sniffles, snapples. Nope.
Hey, that's interesting.
Okay. So, marshmallow paste will not take your color. It will not do what you want it to do.
That's so weird. I mean, it's really interesting how it comes out, but it's so weird. I wonder if I'm trying to think. Like maybe, I mean, you can always, if you just want the texture, you can always afterwards just use acrylic paints or something, and that will take, I guess. But because it's really weird, like you would want to be able to colorize your paste, right? Not just,
I I am totally like I don't know what to say.
yeah. Then
Yes.
yeah. I mean, I wonder if does it say on the instructions if like you can let it dry and then hit it?
Let's see here.
Because sometimes that could make a difference, surprisingly. This is fun. I hope you're enjoying this, people. I'm sorry we're having like experimental discussions here. I hope it's useful. Um,
No,
interesting.
no, it does not.
It doesn't.
Is heat
Hmm.
activated expanding medium. So this
Yeah.
will get. You see, the thing about this will get bigger. It will get
Yeah.
bigger and bigger and bigger until
Yeah.
you have a marshmallow. It just keeps puffing and puffing or poofing up, whatever you want to call it. See, it's
Yeah.
continuing to grow. Look, I hope you can see it. I really hope you guys can see
Yeah.
this.
It's kind of insane. Yeah. That's kind of crazy. But I don't know. It's actually becoming more interesting because it's like the white comes out of the gray. It's really cool. I'm glad
Yeah.
you're enjoying this, Kim. I mean, we are, but
So that's what happens. But I will tell you,
hmm
based off of our experiments today, let me get this other piece out of the trash. Based off of our experiments today,
yeah,
the differences, I hope you guys can see everything. The
yeah.
differences is you're heating it more and more, so it's becoming more and more like styrofoam. This is styrofoam.
Oh,
This is
wow.
what this feels like. It feels like styrofoam,
Mhm.
quite literally. In my hands, I feel like I have it
Yeah,
crunching together, but it's not. It doesn't have that squeaky noise, but it feels like styrofoam.
that is so interesting.
Now here, I know it seems like I'm making a total mess, but I'm doing it for you guys. Love you. Um, this this one feels more like felt. This doesn't feel so much like
Mm.
styrofoam. It
Yeah,
feels more like the felt powder that you would use like to make like your teddy bear cards or to make your stamp
yeah.
feel fuzzy. That's what this
Very
feels like.
interesting.
This one feels like styrofoam because it was heated and heated and heated and heated for a very long time.
Yeah,
So this one is much more stable, and it did keep a little bit of the embossing glaze. As you can see, it did keep
yeah,
some of that color,
yeah,
but not nearly enough. If I wanted to actually use the color, like, and I wanted the color, absolutely not. I would not use this.
yeah.
So
It's
marshmallow
interesting.
paste does. Let's just for the sake of argument say it does not take color.
It
So
just creates marshmallow. Yeah, I mean, Penny says that I put it on screen. Yeah, she said she thinks the marshmallow expands by absorbing the top layer on it itself and drawing it downward, and it's like dragging the pigment in. And I think you're right. I think it's something like that. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's really
sounds
interesting.
about right. Sounds about right. So it's
Yeah.
not a bad product. It's not, it's good for
It's just a very
snow.
specific
It's
for no, because it's really interesting. Because for example, like you have a lot of expanding mediums out there. So you have, Seth Apter had this. No, not Seth Apter. I'm sorry. It's Andy Skinner. Andy Skinner has this volcano thingy and
yes,
lava.
That's the one I wanted.
Yeah.
I actually settled for this product because I couldn't find his volcano.
Yeah, the lava, I think it's called lava paste, and that one when it's when you puff it, it kind of it becomes it's hard. You can paint on top of it. Like this one, I feel like if you paint on top of it, it seems super soft. So I'm not sure if like it would take color even like in painting on top of it.
Well, let's try it.
Yeah, why not?
Let's try it. Let's get a Finnabair. I'm going to use my favorite color because my favorite color is purple. So I'm going to use a purple. And I'm going to get a paintbrush and get a little bit of that. And let's see what it does. I'm going to go on this side, the clean side that's just marshmallow paste. Nothing has been done to this at all. Just pure paste.
Cool. I will try to remember that I'm supposed to craft as well. Now just look at what you're doing. It's fine. It's fine.
So you can see what I'm doing here. I'm using acrylic paint that most people are familiar with. And as you can see, it's flaking off a little bit on my brush. You can see it's flaking a little. Now let's go to a larger square. Let's see what a larger square does. And if you're not a light-handed person, let me just go a little rougher. I'm not going to do super rough, but a little rougher.
Yeah.
See what happens. And it's flaking a little bit more. But again, it is a bigger square. And it's taking the paint away with it. So when you... It's,
So the other thing I would think of is maybe spray. I keep giving you ideas what to do. Like if it's
acrylic paint,
something that will be on top and not like agitate the surface, I guess, or something.
So that's the smaller square or whatever didn't do too bad. That one actually turned out well. So if it's in smaller designs, acrylic paint probably isn't that bad. But these larger areas of marshmallow paste, no, it's not going to work.
Nope.
Okay, sprays. Now I've got matte sprays. I've got metallic sprays. I've got delusional spray. Delusional. Did I say delusional spray? I got delusions.
Okay, I'm gonna. I think I can already emboss this, so I'm gonna do that so I can continue. Let's see.
Okay, so I've got this one. It's got like a chunk of mica powder that doesn't want to move down there at the bottom. So I don't like that. If it's not going to mix properly, then I don't want to use it.
Yeah.
See, that brand's no longer available, so I'm just not even going to bother with that one. I'll use some Lindy's. I think this is cattail. This is a really pretty color. No, it's red hot poker orange.
Ooh.
And then we've got shimmers, a little yellow school bus. All the wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round, like our colors today. Okay, so there's a matte spray from Shimmers. Just one. That was just one spray. Okay, that's two sprays.
Yep.
And then this is going to be a Lindy's. Snip it, snapple. Okay. Let's see. Very lightly, kind of.
So, I mean, I don't know how well you can see in here, but yeah, I embossed mine, and you can see that it's still like clear because I used clear paste and it's a clear embossing glaze. And that's how I usually do it with paste, but it really depends on which paste you're using, apparently. We're learning a lot today. And now I can put some ink on the pen file.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Learning all kinds of stuff here today. Okay. As y'all see, acrylic paint went away. It like kind of
Oh
like
my
Kim was
God.
saying, like she was saying, it like the bubbles over itself and it
Yeah,
hides the color underneath. That's what
that
it's
is
doing.
insane.
And then the sprays did not go away. The
Ooh,
sprays,
okay.
I think because of the moisture, for these are the two sprays. I think because of the
Yeah,
moisture, it settled in. And these did
yeah,
not poof up again like the ones with acrylic paint. As you see, the acrylic paint,
yeah,
those went away for the most part, kind of ish. These
yeah.
did not. So
So okay,
moisture.
so there is a way to color a marshmallow paste, apparently.
Let's now. I want to do one more experiment because
Nice.
because I wanted to use Nunu's color, right?
Yeah.
So this is Nunu's color over here with the marshmallow paste. I'm gonna add some water.
Ooh, interesting.
Where is my little spray bottle? There you are. I'm gonna add. Okay, that's 6 squirts of water. That was 6 squirts of the little Tim Holtz water thing in this, and I'm going to try to mix it together as thoroughly as possible because I don't want little puddles of water. No, I don't want little puddles of water. We want it to be mixed. You know what I'm saying?
Cool, cool. Um,
Okay, I am loving this today. I'm not actually creating anything. I'm just freaking experimenting.
super fun. This is awesome. Um,
Oh, good.
I'm gonna use some sprays here in the background, but it's nothing that interesting.
It's
I just,
interesting. It's just this is
I
like
mean, I just
experiment.
want to do like a quick background to just put some color quickly. I'm gonna use fried burlap, pumice stone, and speckled egg. And then I'll probably add some more. Just wondering, thinking, because then this will be the only thing that will be really colorful, and I'm not sure I want that, so I might. I think I might stamp and emboss some other things because then it'll be resist to the sprays. Um, I'm thinking it's very hard.
Let's see what happens, guys. Guys and gals and guys, blue people, purple people, orange people, red, black. I don't Oh, mother
Mm.
son of a biscuit eater.
Oh, okay. This thing is colorful.
So it's not white, but it's not. It's not black. It's gray.
It's interesting. It is beautiful texture, though. I will say that. That's for sure.
So I mean, it does kind of help a little bit
Hmm.
because obviously the first time, as you saw, it didn't take it at all. It went back to white. So
Yeah.
a little water does help. So there's that. A little water helps, and it still has the same kind of effect. It still feels the same. You know, nothing different.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Here you mean the stencil for this, right? This is a stencil from a company, a German company called Create a Smile. I don't know if I have the exact name of it, but of the stencil itself, but that's the one. They have beautiful stencils, I would say.
All right. So there we go. There's that. Now we know. We're
We have
smarter today.
learned. We have learned much today.
We have. We have learned a lot of things today.
Yeah.
Now let me just clean my little area up real quick before I can move on because
Yeah, you're probably covered with like powders and paste there.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
You cool. Uh, no, you know what? I'm gonna go straight with the sprays and figure out things because that's what I feel like doing. I may regret it, but it'll be fine. I'm just, yeah, covering my computer in the background because I don't feel like spraying it. Yep. And I'm just gonna spray it. See. Yeah. Um, let's see. And of course, I'm gonna. Ooh. Okay. This is. I'm almost um out of the bright burlap, so I have to kind of hold it in a weird angle to actually get some color out of it. Oops. Get some speckled out. And let's see. This goes, and now we'll just add some water to make it mix nicely. Yeah.
Stencil cleaning job done. Check.
Woohoo! And I'm just oh, okay. This one needs more ink here. Do want to kind of saturate a bit the areas where I have the texture paste stenciled in, because then you can kind of play more with removing some of the ink and get a very, very nice, yeah, just get the pattern very nicely shown. Do that. Just,
Okay, so marshmallow paste is literally marshmallow paste. Marshmallow, snow, that's what that
why
stuff is
were we
good for.
surprised? Really, I don't know.
What?
Why were we surprised?
I don't know. I thought it would take color a little better, I guess. Honestly, I was a little surprised it
I
didn't
was
take color
kidding.
better.
I was kidding. No one expects the paste to actually be like marshmallow. It's really weird.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
was not picking up that one.
Yeah. It's a okay. So I'm gonna
Now
do
we know.
um,
I'm just cleaning off my surface before I put my tags back down. You know, I don't wanna...
meat pastes do tend to be a bit messy, you know.
A little bit, at least a little bit. Crafts are much more fun than messy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good with messy. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay.
Now I know I'm smarter. We are smarter today.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to be using some black paste here. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to show you in a second, but I've noticed something interesting that happened with the glaze and the paste that I did as well. I'll show you in a bit. I'm just drying it a bit more.
I love that so far. That's really cool.
Mhm. Are you talking about me?
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, of course.
Okay.
I'm just going to randomly stencil. I'm not really going to, it's not really going to be any rhyme or reason to it, if you will, if that makes sense.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. That's how we do things.
Period. Yeah, this is what's going on. This is what it is. I'm trying to figure out which way I want to do it. Like, that's what it is. I don't think it really matters.
Okay.
I think we're just going to go with the flow here.
What I wanted to show is yeah. So basically, you can see, just a second. So right now what I'm doing is just cleaning basically the ink from the top of the glaze, because the glaze, once it dries, once it's embossed, it's plastic, right? So if you put something that is water based on it, just doesn't help. But if you look closely, you can see that there are spots inside it. And that is what I'm guessing is because, the glaze didn't cover the paste right to the bottom of the paper, right? So it just got under the glaze into the paste and stained it a bit. I personally really like it. Actually, it looks, I don't know, I really like the effect of it, but it's something to take into account. Um, if you're playing with the glazes, then the idea is, because some people, use embossing powders to have text or something on top, and they want it to be perfect yellow, perfect white, perfect something. And it's not necessarily going to work with this technique. So just something to take into account. Yes, it looks vintage. I like that.
It does look a little vintage.
Yeah.
Yeah, very well said. It does. It does have like a vintage thing.
Okay. So, what do I do next? What do I do next? I want to let this dry a bit more, and I'm gonna look at. So yeah. So part of the idea here is also I have these little elements that I want to bring in. The leaf that I need to decide what to do with, and the window that is going to be like around here. And I think that I'm probably actually going to cut out these details, because I do want to have a sentiment in it. It's going to be this one, We Rise by Lifting Others. This is in general a stamp set that I really like. And it's kind of, you can see that it comes with this, I believe it's church windows. They're very beautiful, but these are stamps, and I don't know, I didn't feel like stamping them and putting the sentiment on them, so I found a different window. Haha.
See?
Yes.
Use it the way, use it the way, you want to use it.
Yes.
Clever girl.
Me too. Think so. Yeah. See, the main reason that I wanted to already do the sprays now is because it immediately, like before that, it really felt like there were a couple of squares sort of that were too empty because I didn't put anything in them. And now they actually have, a background. So it doesn't look like I necessarily need to put them in there. Yeah, they're really beautiful, right, Sam? The stamps are really cool. They're Dina Wakely.
Of course they're Dina Wakely. She does some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. I don't often buy her stuff, to be honest, because a lot of her stuff are her paintings, and I don't know, I just never know how to use them. Maybe I could get one and buy and find out, but I just never got around to it. There's enough other things that I want.
Right. That it just hasn't made its way onto that plate yet. Like to where, okay, now I can buy you.
Exactly.
Totally get it.
I really love the text. Like, I really love how it's this design. I really love the stencil that you used. It's really, it's Well done, Nunu. Well done.
Well done, Nunu. Yes, thank
So
you.
cool.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna
Okay.
go put this in my water, my stencil real quick. So I'll be right back.
Mm. And so what I'm gonna do now is I moistened, I guess. Yes, moistened. I spread some water on this paper towel, and I'm gonna try and lift a little bit of the ink um, from the lifted part, from the texture paste, basically, to kind of give a bit more contrast and make it more obvious and more interesting to look at. Let's see how well it works, because I have done it quite lightly with the background color. So um, let's see how well it works. We might need to figure something else out, although I will say that I kind of like it even when it's not that strong. Like, I like how the... Okay, it looks better in real life. I
It
don't
looks
know. When I
good.
look in the camera, it seems to me like you can't really see the pattern anymore.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
But yeah, in real life, it's more obvious. Maybe because of my lighting, I'm not sure. But yeah, but I like this. Ooh, we'll see. We might add some more stuff on top afterwards. But for now, they'll be good. And I think... So what I might do, actually, is... trying to think what color to do this leaf. I might do it in a metallic, and the window as
Metallic
well.
would be good. Oh, I like the
Yeah.
white though.
I like the white as well. I don't know. I just sometimes, when you do, like, when you're in the middle of the making, it feels like, oh, but I must do something with it. I can't just put it like that.
Right, right. True. True.
It's not true, but that's how we feel
Yes, it
sometimes.
is.
Yes.
Yes, it is. We're going with it. We got to go with the flow today. Remember, Nama?
Yes. Yes. So I think I'm gonna deal with the window first. Because I don't think I want to leave the window frame white. Also because I feel like it's a bit stained. I may have sprayed it a bit or something. But yeah, it's that. So yeah, so what I'm basically gonna do first of all is I'm gonna remove all of these inside. So I'll have a good space for stamping my sentiment that I want to put in.
Oh, I need some more plastic. Get another.
Removing this.
Another thing. Another thing.
And yeah, I don't know if I said, so this window is a Tonic Studios die cut. The leaf that you saw is a Tim Holtz die cut.
I
Just so
love
you
that
know.
leaf. I really do.
What, the leaf? It's
I need that leaf
gorgeous.
in
Yeah.
my life. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful set of like I think I have it now. Yeah, it's this one. See, so it's like it's really beautiful.
What's the set called? I'm looking at it now. I'm like, oh, holy moly! I need
Skeleton leaves. It's called Skeleton Leaves.
skeleton lace.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, after, once we finish the live, or probably tomorrow already, but at some point I will put a list of what we used, what I
Okay.
used. So I'll put it, because with Sizzix, it's often easier to find with the number than the name itself. I don't know why, but that's how it works for them.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'll put it both. I'll put both. But it's called Skeleton Leaves. It's pretty old, I believe. So
I think it is actually one of
yeah,
those ones. Yeah.
yeah. I only got it recently, to be honest. So but I think it's pretty old.
Well, the oldies usually are the goodies. They
Sometimes,
usually are the
yes.
best ones most of the times.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on the latest release. Some of the releases are really of the like later releases are really good sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, I just like a lot of the stuff. So, okay. What color do I do the window? Should we go with metallic or should we go with not? That was very
What does everybody
clear.
think? Metallic or not a metallic? Put your
Yeah,
votes in now, please. We will wait
exactly.
30 seconds and see what you have to say.
I do
Begin.
think it should be like a darkish color, like I don't know if black, but dark brown probably or something like that. I think that the white doesn't give enough contrast in this.
I gotcha. What about like
Mm.
maybe distressing it?
Yeah, maybe.
Like making it
All
a
the
little
options.
brown, like
And
keeping it white, but maybe
look, I
making
also
it like
have a tiny jail.
jail? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I have a tiny like bars
Oh, okay. I see it.
because I
Protection,
cut them
right?
out. But
You
that
always
is not
gotta
for today. Not for today.
protect
Um,
yourself.
Today we are dealing with freedom freedom, equality, and liberty for all. We're not dealing with it.
Fair enough. I appreciate that. Yep.
I mean, because so if I do metallics, I think I might use the founder waxes. Uh, they're really
Um,
cool.
I have
And they have,
those.
sorry?
I have those. I haven't really used them yet, though.
Yeah, I haven't used them a lot, but I have played with them and they're brilliant, I think. I mean, let's put it this way. They're, well, A, they are very shiny, so yes, brilliant. But um, but also they are different from other things that I've seen. So like they're not like embossing powder. They're not like I don't know, other things. So that's
Wax.
cool.
Are they comparable to like waxes?
Yeah, it's completely different from like Venebear's waxes because it's also used completely differently. And it's also like the effect is much shinier. It's closer in the shine to embossing powders, but it's much smoother. So it's somewhere between embossing powder and um,
How about rub-on pigments?
foiling. Sorry? Oh,
Rub-on pigments.
I don't know actually.
Okay. Okay. I'll have to try that one day. Because
Yeah.
rub-on pigments are extremely intense colors as well. So I was just curious.
Ooh, I
Throw it out
haven't
there.
tried that. Like yeah, I don't know.
Then
But I
maybe
think,
next
okay.
time we can do that. We'll
Yeah.
experiment a little bit with that kind of stuff.
So I don't have no one in the chat is telling me what I should do. So I'm gonna
I
try these.
guess not. So, go with what you want to go with. You've said metallic, so go metallic. I think you said steel or silver, so why don't you go with one
I
of
am
those or
actually
something?
going to. I think I'm gonna go with the what they call statue, which is like sort of antique bronze. Like it's a brownish gold. I would say like something like you'll see in a second.
Okay,
It's grimy
put it
again,
on, Miss Girlfriend.
so it makes more sense. Um,
I think there's a song for that. Put it on me or something. I mean, like, it's a rap song or it's like an R&B song or something like that. It's older. It's like 90s maybe.
Which one? What are we talking? What?
Put it on me. Like that's like a lyric in a song. Like I don't know if it's like an R&B song or like a rap song. Put it on. I think it might even be called "Put It On Me."
I
Man,
don't
that's
know.
great, great. Now,
The only
now I
thing
have to
that
like
comes
look
to
and
mind
see.
for me is Count on Me, which is completely not that. It's like the
Oh,
aha sound. That's
that's
a
literally
completely
what it's
different thing.
called. Lil Mo and La Vida Rainer, girl. What you know? Oh, Jaw Rule, of course. Jaw Rule. That's who it was.
I
Of
don't think
course,
I know that. Oh no.
It's actually a pretty cool song. I mean, it's not like a bad song or anything.
It's okay. You okay. Okay. I'm trying to, yeah. So the one thing I will say that I'm not used to these guys. So I'm still very much figuring out how to put them on and how to use them.
I'm gonna
Also,
watch
I
you
think,
because I need to learn because I haven't used them either because they're literally like right over there, right to my left.
mm,
So I'm curious.
yeah. Well, we'll see exactly how well I'll manage because it's a very interesting because they come out, they're completely liquid, but they become very like paste-like very quickly. They kind of, and then they become a bit they sort of fall apart basically, like
Hmm.
crumbly
Like
like.
crumbles, like little like cracks or crackle.
No, it just like it almost becomes powdery when it dries on your hand unless you heat it and then it's fine. But it's because, and I think that it also really depends on the climate. So, in here, I'm sitting here with air conditioning. It's very dry. So, not the most useful environment for this kind of things, I think. But I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see. We'll see how it works. If it works. Oh God, what am I doing? Um, but yeah, you can also add layers. So I'm gonna just heat this one, see how this goes. Because honestly, I've also until now, I think that the few times that I have used it, I used it on dark, like I used it on black, not on white. So I'm interested to see what that would look like as well. Okay.
Me too. Me too. Like
Let's
the
do,
difference of which, like what it does. I'm
yeah.
gonna watch.
So I mean, you can see now already that it has a bit of shine, right? And now we'll heat it and it will explode, basically. I'll try to see if I can. Oh, looks like I'm very dark. Let's see if it works. If I put enough, might have not put enough. Hmm, interesting.
Hmm.
There, because where there is a bit more, it's immediately it smells beautifully. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera because I have too much shadow right now.
I see it, but yeah, there's not a whole lot of.
Yeah,
Ooh,
because there isn't.
oh,
I didn't put enough. In the
oh,
places when there's enough, it does. You can
it
see a
looks like
huge
metal.
difference.
It looks
Yeah,
like metal.
it really looks like metal, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Oop, okay.
Ooh, that corner
Yeah.
down there to your
So
left.
yeah, so you can see this corner here. Let me see if it focuses. I mean, it's hard to see because it reflects the light so much, but it's completely metallic, and there are a few like blobs here and there that
That's
are.
really
Come on, focus.
cool, though.
Yeah, it has a really good effect. And to be honest, right now I actually really love the non-consistent. Like
Distressed
I
kind of
think,
look.
yeah, I think that what I'd like to try and do is actually just add ink now. So on the areas that are white, it's like it'll sink in like dark brown. I think that could be really pretty. So let's
That
see if
would be
that works.
sweet. Yes, let's watch the magic happen.
Yes. Yes, my friends, thank you for joining us today for all the weird experimentations that we do. Hello, Alice. All about minis. Oh, hi, Alice. Um, Thank you for your comment the other day. I saw it. I hope you found your what was the village? Yeah, the village ducks. The village ducks. They're really fun. And yeah, today I'm here with Jess experimenting.
Yes.
Yes, we are having experimentation stream apparently. So I'm gonna try and just use some ink and see what happens. Yeah, see how this works. Ooh, I think it's coming out pretty.
You think what?
I think it's coming out pretty. I still need you to,
Of course
you
it's
know,
coming out good. What, you didn't think it would? I knew it was going to be amazing.
well, but like how? You know, it depends on like levels. Which kind of, I don't know. Never mind.
Well, just the whole distressed look, you know? I mean, I had a feeling, I had a little vision of what it might look like, and I had a feeling it was going to look good. So I was like, nah, she's got this.
Yeah,
It's totally going to be awesome. So,
but what I like is I'm gonna also kind of maybe wipe a bit of the ink from the metallic parts that we have, but I think it's coming out really nicely. Let me see. Okay, see if we can show you. See that it really looks a bit, I don't know. I need to figure out the lighting when I'm showing you this, but yeah, I think you can see
that
that
is,
it really comes through, and it's pretty dang awesome, actually.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think that's, yeah, I love it. That's really,
yeah,
really cool. That inspires me to want to use it, you know?
yeah. I mean, it's a new toy, so it takes a while till you. I don't know. We always kind of get the stuff because we saw them in a demo or something, and then for me at least, I find by the time that I use it, I kind of like, oh, what do I want to do again? But yeah, when you start playing with stuff, that's fun. Okay, so that would be, yeah, I like this, like that. My paper is kind of rolling over. I think I'm gonna hit it a bit to try and straighten it. Just to try and convince it to unwork a bit.
I'm just trying to find little elements from the paper collection to kind of decorate the tags a little bit, but also keep the colors, the color scheme.
Mhm. Yeah,
And basically, what I'm doing, sorry, I'm being a little quiet, is just because I am looking through all these
that's
different
the thinking
elements.
part.
Because
Yeah.
normally, we would have all this stuff already picked out, none of, but here we
Not
are. We're
today.
doing this together today. We told you guys, you know.
Yeah.
Fair warning. We gave a fair warning.
Yes, and we have been doing some fun experiments. So yes,
That
that
was
was the
really fun,
bonus.
though. I'm glad I did that. I gotta say, I'm really glad I did that because that
Yeah.
marshmallow paste has just been sitting there. That's the first time I've opened it, was with you guys. So, and it's been sitting there for at least a year because I think I bought it around this time last year, summertime or something. It's been about a year. So I'm glad to have done that. Now I know what I'll use. I'll use that for Christmas crafts is what I'll be using that for.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I think I don't know if no, I think that now the white leaf doesn't work anymore. We'll need to do something else with it. I might do the same
Uh,
thing.
I agree with
Right?
you. Now the white doesn't work. You're right. The white
Yeah.
doesn't work.
So I'll either do exactly the same metallic, or I can use. Yeah, I'll probably do the same because I don't want to go too crazy with I was gonna say, yeah, I'm looking at your screen. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to go too crazy with the amount of colors. And I'm actually thinking, like, oh, maybe I should shut up.
Hello, Alice. Is it Ali? Can I call you Ali? What's up, Ali?
Hmm.
Welcome. I hope we didn't ignore you for too
It's
long.
all about minis. So I'm not sure. Or Ellie? All is all about minis. So I'm not sure what the full
Yeah,
name is,
true. Maybe.
but yeah.
Well, welcome,
Oh,
Minis.
it's
Thank you for
interesting.
coming. If you're still there, I
Yes.
hope we didn't, like I said, I hope we didn't ignore you or anything.
Yes. Okay. So I'll do the same thing with the leaf. I might actually mix the foundry and the gold just to have a little bit of interest, I guess. I don't know.
Ooh, man, I like that. Great. It's too big though. I can't use it.
Are these like the tag that you're using now? Is that like how do you call it? Do they like an ephemera sort of collection, or is it like what these
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
collection?
These are 7 Dot Studios, and you can buy the paper along with the like the paper punch outs and the die cuts and stuff like that and stickers.
Oh,
So
that's cool.
that's what these are. This is all from that collection. They still sell the papers, but they don't come out with any more new designs anymore, unfortunately.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately, and they have some of the best paper collections that the world had to offer,
that's
in my opinion.
sad.
So I was really sad to hear. It's been a while too. It's probably been 4 years, 4 or 5 years, four. I'm gonna go with four
Mm,
years that they stopped creating new designs. But
that's
the
cool.
designs they do have are phenomenal. They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
So you can still purchase them. The Mixed Media Place sells them, as
So,
well as 7.studios.com. It is a Polish company, so they are based out of
mm,
Poland. But you can get them on both websites, Mixed Media Place and 7 Dots.
okay. That's interesting. It's interesting that I guess they just don't have either the time or the funds for designers right
It's the
now.
time. It's the time. Yeah, it was all time.
Oh,
Because I was one of those people that was like I sent messages and I was like, what's going on? Where it all comes down to time.
mm,
Yep.
that's sad. It's unfortunate, but kind of how it
Yeah,
is,
you
I guess,
want to spread
sometimes.
yourself, but so far, you know what I mean? So thin.
Yeah, no, I'm completely familiar with that personally. So I tend to
Ooh.
overstretch myself constantly.
I can imagine you would because you are a hard worker. You do everything with intention, you do it with purpose, you do it with there's no like you know what you know what you're doing for the most part. You don't just you know
And I don't know how to do simple. That is the main problem.
Amen, girlfriend. Amen. I don't either.
Yeah.
It's so hard to do simple.
Yeah. So
So hard.
just everything takes time.
I think I like that one. That's the one I'm going to use for this one. Yeah, I think that's it.
To add a little bit more than things are, yeah, they're definitely interesting to work with.
So as y'all can
Yeah.
see, I'm literally just playing here. I really have no idea what combination we're going to go with. But I think we did decide on a 2 hour thing. So if we don't finish, don't worry. We
Yeah.
will take pictures and share our finished pieces. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. That's all.
Yeah. It just basically because before we started, we knew that, we're not Usually we're more organized, we're more planned ahead, and then it's like, okay, we'll just finish it. But today, because we weren't too organized, we didn't exactly know what we were doing. We knew that it can take a while, so we figured we'll just do at least something of a deadline and like see, so we don't bore everybody as well.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So
Uh,
I added the, yeah. I mean, the shine that this creates is truly amazing, I will say. Oh, yeah.
oh, that looks like
I
metal.
know. It really does have a metallic, like, it just looks like a piece of metal. You might hear my kitty complaining in the background. She wants attention. I'm
Oh,
sorry, kitty. Mm.
not right now, kitty kitty man.
Mm. Okay, so this,
Cool. See, I love these designs, like these little designs that they have. Like it's just a little silly punch out, right? It's like,
no.
but I mean, it's really cool design. Like it's just, I mean, they're
It's
silly. They
really
just
just, you can feel that there's thought in every little part. It's really
right.
cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
I love these, and it's really hard to pick between them because all of them, and like this one's got like little stitch, like little X's and like stitchings and stuff or whatever. The
Mhm.
chevron, it's just really cool. I
There's,
love these.
there's a ton of detail in every little bit of it. So yeah,
Exactly. Oh,
it's
and see,
really
I love this little circle, this tiny little silly circle.
yeah.
Really, really, really cool.
It's
See, it's so
really
hard to
cool.
choose. So now y'all kind of get a behind the scenes view of what it does take us. So, like, normally we are prepared, we have all of these little things picked out. So now you know what we actually go through before we even do lives. Is we're actually going through 2-3 hours of pre-process before we even make it. So yeah, just a little behind the scenes.
Yeah. So now that I'm looking, I know I want this leaf here, but I can see like when I'm putting it on the area where the text is, I actually really like how this looks. So I think I am going to write something in here too, just so I will have the background, because yeah, it's more interesting than just this, I think. Although I
Yeah,
know
I
what I
agree with
could do.
you. I agree.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Okay. The problem, of course, is that then I need to figure out what to write. But I will not overthink it for them, and I'll just do. uh, where did I put my list of objects? But so here's a question, because there's two options when I'm thinking, either to really fill up the whole thing in text the way that I did here, or I can kind of, take a pencil and mark the placing of the leaf and just write within the leaf, basically. Both would be cool.
Mm,
Ah, I don't know.
that I like the creativity, the idea of just writing in the leaf. I do, but
Yeah,
at the same time, you know what I mean? Like,
it looks better. Yeah,
wait, did I get that
yeah,
right?
I
Yeah,
do. I see. Uh, where did I put that?
I'm going to get a little what you call it, straight.
Just a
One right
little.
there.
I think afterwards I will kind of go over it because obviously they've disappeared. I mean, this pencil, so but I think it would look more interesting if you can actually have the lines more
more defined, like you could see them better. Is that what you're saying? Uh-oh. Did we lose Naama? I think we might have lost Naama. No, don't go away. Don't leave me here all on my crazy lonesome self. I won't know what to do. Oh, bother. Obviously, you can see what I'm doing. Here. I think I'm going to like just distress the ends of just distress this. Yeah. I don't know. I'm on it. Because I want it. Here. Okay, so there's that. Hey. Oh, she did go bye-bye. She'll be back, though. She'll be back. Oh. I think we were about to end it in about 5 minutes anyway, so when she comes back, we'll probably be like, well, hello, well, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. There's not a whole lot going on in the chat anyway, so I don't know if anyone's even... Hello? Is there anyone out there? Out there? Out there? If you are out there, I see you. I see you. You can't hide. Yeah. So I'm gonna sit here and sing a single to myself. I'm gonna entertain myself. Oh yeah. Cause I'm feeling lonely right now. I'm all by myself. Isn't there a song for that too? All by myself. I wanna be right? Isn't that, I don't know, isn't that the song? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little crazy, but we all knew that though walking in, didn't we? If you didn't, then you know, you got a little cool because I'm a little cuckoo, but that's how I like it, you know. And not with my friend. No one likes my crays. I'm grateful for it. Yeah. Jesus, sweet as cherry pie, you know. Or we can go as far as say Southern sweet tea. Yeah, you know how sweet that stuff is now. I hope you got a sweet tooth when you drink iced tea in the South. Woo-hoo. We're going to give you diabetes real quick. Oh no, Mom might not come back. I'm not sure. I might have to say, you know, I might have to sing my way out of here. Like, you know, maybe I'll go opera. See, I didn't do opera today. Like, I don't even know how I would even begin to sing opera. Like, do y'all? I have no idea. I've heard a lot of opera. Oh, her phone died. So that's what happened. I gotta laugh about that one. You know what? Phone died. I can maybe do some opera stuff with the phone dying. Let me close my door. Hold on a second.
Jess, can you hear me now?
Oh, sniffle snapples. Yes, I hear you.
Okay, so yeah, I just kind of like I had to connect it to my computer, but the computer camera doesn't show my table. I'll see if my phone comes back, but I'm here working. It just, yeah, I connected it to the electricity, but I think it might take it a minute to
reconnect and yeah, it's got to get a few percent at least to be able to.
I can't believe it died. It never did that to me before.
I know, it's never done that before. That was strange. I was like, well, I might have to say goodbye without her, sing my way out of here, and or whatever.
Yeah.
But hey, at least you're back, so we can say, you know, we can say goodbye or whatnot because it's 2:00. So
yeah.
So yes.
I mean, that is so weird because it's usually like it never gives me this problem. With like we've done lives that were longer, and it was.
I know.
when I started. So I don't know what happened, but
That is very, very odd. I will agree with you. That's never ever happened to us before.
yeah.
But in celebration of Pride Month and everybody out there, we appreciate you.
Yes.
There's a lot of things we could say. I'm just trying to keep it as, neutral as possible. And, you are loved no matter what. And more power to you for being who you are and willing to actually own who you are and who you want to be. So more power to you. We love you. We appreciate you. We support you.
Yes. And yeah, I guess okay. It feels very weird to kind of voice over Jess, but yeah, we will, of course, we'll finish our project and we'll post them, and yeah, I don't know. We'll see you next month, I guess. Yes, right?
Yeah. We'll see you next month.
Sorry?
I was just agreeing with you. I was like, yep, we'll see you next month.
Yes, and thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed our experiments and usual silliness and craziness. And next time I will have the cord connected. Yeah.
It'll be great. We're awesome.
Okay, so I'm gonna just we're gonna go off now, and thank you again so much, everybody, and bye. I'm waving even though you can't see me. Bye.
Right. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Have a great day.